elite program. How about the Orlando All-Stars? They were 9th in the prelim. Always knocking on the top spot here. Jamie Cox and Robbie Messer, the head coaches. Moved up to 6th.
Creative transitions. Right into an outside stretch pyramid.
What I love about this team, they had an 88.7 day one. They moved it up to 93.46.
You know, when you talk to the coaches, the one goal they all have is making the finals performance better, cleaning it up, more energy.
They did that. Here's the California All-Stars from San Marcos, California. Now for them, it went in the other direction. A little bit unfortunate situation, too, as they were first in the prelim.
Well, they had 2 significant deductions, of course, a 1.5 in mistakes, but they also had a jewelry deduction of 2 points.
They would have been in second place, a very close second, without those deductions.
Phenomenal skills throughout this routine. The goal coming into the finals was to see it shining through them, of course, and to hit this routine hard with control. Beautiful switch to the top. Great control.
We'll see if the Stingray All-Stars can repeat as champs at small senior next. The road to the championship here at the All-Star Nationals includes hundreds of practices and gallons of liquids too, I guess, as the teams prepare for center stage and their chance. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, no more, to try and win a national championship. We continue our coverage from small senior division. Top 4 now, World Cup Suns from Freehold, New Jersey, number 4.
Well, they finished 4th in the prelims, and we're happy with that performance, but every team wants to make improvements. Beautiful stunt sequence there, 1.5 up to a heel stretch.
Some divisions you can win with a score of 93.65, but in this very competitive and large small senior, you'll have to settle for 4th this year. Danny Wazowski, Dana Herr, the head coaches, the captain, Allie Gretsch. They did win their 8th NCAA title this morning. They had large junior co-ed.
Getting ready for those basket tosses. Nice kick doubles.
Raquel Black and Taylor McKenna, the 2 12-year-olds on the squad, that finished in 4th. In 3rd place, champion cheer heat from South Lake, Texas.
Very difficult. Great height there.
You may recall last week their small senior open team was the champion.
Some big skills and stunts to these routines.
And they were 5th in the prelim, too. And they moved up to 3rd.
Every team upping the difficulty, switching feeds into their stunts.
Their gym, too, Amanda, being used to train for Team USA, which will compete in Orlando at the International Cheer Union in late April.
Moving into their jump section, but Craig, I'll tell you what is so impressive in this division, they're doing stunts you see at the collegiate level, all done by girls. Ball ups, tick-tocks, switch-ups, you name it. And then, of course, great tumbling.
And here is some of that tumbling.
Performing combination passes.
No deductions either, Amanda. Good performance for champion cheer heat. Cheer Athletics Panthers. Their score was over 95.
Beautiful form on their basket tosses, standing fulls in front. Non-stop action. Beautiful fulls right to the center. Whip immediate double fulls. Seems like every year the difficulty improves and everybody gets better at doing those skills. Much better technique being used.
We talked about the travel for some of these athletes to practice. They come from Arkansas, Houston, Texas, Austin. Practicing on weekends and traveling to try and get this down.
Well, so far so good. They are nailing it. Little bobble there on one of those stunts. Saved it. Great job.
Last year they were 4th. They moved up from 3rd to 2nd this year after the prelim.
Finishing that out with a standing back tuck. One thing they said that was very difficult about this routine is the endurance. It is packed with so many skills that they actually do get tired at the end. So can they hang on, nail these tumbling passes, and of course wrap it up with an exciting dance?
You know what? The crowd helps. The crowd can really give you some energy.
Well, nothing like performing under these lights in front of a huge arena filled with cheer fans.
Over 20,000 took part. The Stingray All-Stars, your champion from Marietta, Georgia.
Beautiful basket toss in the back, standing tumbling in the front, and it's just starting. Look at that, almost the entire squad tumbling front and back at the same time.
Champions in 05, 06, 2008, and then last year as well. They were second in 07 and 2009. They have been one of the programs to shoot for here in Dallas.
Very solid. Roger told us one thing they really try to do is make sure they focus their routine on the things that they're very strong at. And they feel like one of those areas is the general technique of all of their skills, making sure that they bring that technique, which is something the judges are looking for. It's not just about difficulty. There's actually a whole column geared towards the technique of the skills. Body position on tumbling passes, form, toe point on the jumps. And that's an area that Stingray really strives.
They now have a couple of three-time champions in Katie McConnell and Sarah McAndrew. 16 of the squad won last year.
Great basket tosses. Extension through the legs on those jumps, very important.
Let's go!
As well as they performed their victory by just over 7/10 of a point. Good enough for their third championship in 4 years. The Stingray All-Stars from Georgia in this outstanding competition. Congrats to all these competitors. Abby Huber is standing by with the winners.
Your NCAA national champions again. Are you on track to repeat your win at Worlds?
Yes, we are. We hope to work hard the next 2 months and come back strong and win.
What are you going to work on?
Everything. Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to the 2011 NCAA All-Star National Championship from Dallas.
The Cheerleading Worlds is the culmination of the cheer season and the goal for most of the top teams competing here. Some of those familiar faces at this competition: Top Gun All-Stars from Miami, Florida. Cheer Athletics from right here in Dallas, Texas. And from Glen Burnie, Maryland, the Maryland Twisters. These teams have a great tradition of championships here in Dallas, but have also made their mark as world champions.
We've been going to Worlds since 2004 when it first started, so we only have one more event to go to try to get a bid, so it'd be very good if we could get it this weekend.
This competition really sets the limit for us for how we're going to do for Worlds. We use this competition to see where we're at against all the other teams in our division.
Here at this competition, it gives us a chance to see these great teams perform and how they stack up against each other as they head to this year's Cheerleading Worlds.
We continue with the competition. There's only one level 6 division at the championship here in Dallas, and here we go. Ages 17 and higher, you can have up to 36 in the floor. The Texas Lone Star Cheer Company.
Wow, look at that height. Above their name in the back. This is where you see a big difference, the basket tosses. At level 6, they're allowed to do flipping baskets, along with some collegiate level stunts. You'll see some 2.5 high pyramids. In fact, in the building skills categories, all 3 stunts, pyramids, and tosses are worth 11 points. Awesome's right there. That was one guy holding up a girl with one arm.
Some of these added skills we'll see in the coming weeks at the Collegiate Championships in Daytona Beach.
Tumbling right into the stunts. rewind. All the way up. Great flexibility on those bow and arrows.
This gym won a few titles this weekend here, but this is their first level 6 open co-ed team in some years, competing again at Dallas.
Moving into their tumbling skills, their jump combinations, as well as standing tumbling. 2 back handsprings through to full twists.
And a very slim lead, 0.2 of a point after day 1.
A lot of difficulty throughout this routine. Very nice.
They caught 1.5 deductions, and that chipped away a bit at their lead, and the Top Gun All-Stars, the champion, out of Miami, Florida. Whoa!
Beautiful kick, double full.
Is there a height restriction?
I was going to say, a lot of moments throughout this routine will make you kind of drop your jaw to the ground. Incredible height, lots of difficulty, and they make it look easy. They perform, they sell it. It's actually a performance to them.
You are not allowed to touch the lights at the top of the convention center. That is one rule. They came close.
Outstanding jumps, great extension through their legs, finishing standing back tucks. Top Gun always known for partner stunts, single base stunts in the front line there. Timing a little off. Rewinds. Oh, little struggle there. Able to save it.
High difficulty. They nailed most of them. Victor and Kristen Rosario, very proud to see Top Gun on top again.
Wow. Great choreography. They're always known for it. They shot him across. Great height on the tumbling passes, finishing double fulls along with a 2-2-1 pyramid in the back.
Today's 2 score was an amazing 6 points higher than day 1.
Wow. You know, a lot of these athletes don't get to train a lot. You know, they're in school and they coach, have other jobs, and so these are some big skills to be putting together just for this competition.
What a terrific pyramid, too.
2-2-1, right in the middle.
Top Gun right on top. The Top Gun All-Stars winning the Open Co-Ed Level 6 competition in front of Texas Lone Star and Style Shock Synergy. The champions celebrating here at the Dallas Convention Center once again. The NCAA All-Star Nationals are brought to you by Invisalign Teen, the clear alternative to braces. And by Clean Scene by Murad. Life can be complicated, skincare shouldn't be. And by Gatorade, the G-Series fuels varsity cheerleading and dance. Prime, perform, recover. Each year, the NCAA presents the prestigious Grand Championship. That's awarded to the team posting the highest score in the competition. The 2011 Grand Champion is Cheer Athletics. Amanda, they put a score on the board of 97.7.
Well, the Wildcats have finished second the last 2 years, but this year's routine was packed with difficulty, and they executed it with near perfection.
In Level 5 International Open Co-Ed, the Wildcats are grand champs, and they're excited about it.
This is just on the road to Worlds. I feel like it's only going to get better from here.
We've crowned some familiar faces as champions and several new names as well, but one thing is for sure, all will wear the NCAA National Championship jacket proudly. For Amanda Borden, I'm Craig Benavini. We'll see you next week at the NCAA Collegiate Cheer and Dance National Championships. So long, everybody.